In Tijuana's oldest cathedral, Our Lady of Guadalupe, the Archbishop begins a noon Mass. The most Catholic nation in the world next to Brazil, Mexico is very conservative. And its culture of family and church is undeniably under attack. Escalating violence between warring drug cartels and almost daily attacks on police have left even the most faithful shaken.
It has created tremendous insecurity. It's no longer a struggle between drug gangs. Now, even the lives of innocent people are being taken away.
While the increased presence of the army here is tangible proof the government is trying to increase security, the Mexican government is also fighting a culture war, a war some say it's losing. You're looking at a YouTube video of a band called the Northern Explosion. These images, posted on the internet, celebrate the lives of Mexico's cartel leaders, their violence, savagery, and bravery. Ballads like these are called narco corridos, drug ballads. The polka sound is straight out of Mexico's poorest rural villages. But its message, many argue, is pro-drug cartel.
Isn't this just like gangster rap in the States?
In a way it is. In a way it is very comparable to gangster rap and all this culture of violence.
Tijuana journalist Vicente Calderon says narco corridos took root in rural areas, but now the songs enjoy a new urban audience. He says you can hardly walk down the street in Tijuana without hearing narco corridos music coming from cars and homes.
It's cool to be like a drug trafficker because they think this fits this macho image, this flamboyant style that they could be associated with people with power.
In Mexico, it is already illegal to play narco corridos music on the radio. Now, the government wants to silence it altogether. Authorities here in Tijuana are proposing 200 changes to the law that would make it illegal to not only broadcast narco music, but to write it, sing it, even play it in your car. They'd also make it illegal to display images of Santa Muerte, Saint Death, the so-called patron saint of the cartels. The Attorney General of Baja California says narco corridos and icons like Santa Muerte are powerful tools for the drug cartels.
It's dangerous because this kind of experience touches people.
It touches them?
Yes, touches them, yes.
It glamorizes it?
Yes.
Makes it attractive?
Of course, gives to them a power.
But look at how trying to decide what is and is not legal quickly gets difficult. Just outside Our Lady of Guadalupe, vendors sell Catholic rosaries and images of the saints. Yet here you'll also find Jesus Malverde, an almost mythical character banned by the church, yet considered another patron saint by the drug cartels. So is Juan Soldado, a Mexican soldier executed for rape in the 1930s. Many people believe he was innocent. Over the years, Soldado has come to symbolize the wrongs of an unjust government. And now, he's the unofficial patron saint for anyone smuggling drugs or people across the U.S. border. Soldado's grave has become a shrine. Just read the letters stuck to the wall. This one from an ex-con thanking Soldado for his release from jail. This one appears to be a ledger documenting a successful smuggling trip. Just how deep does narco corridos culture run? These teenagers know that song and many others. These teenagers are all recovering addicts. All say all their friends enjoy drugs and the music and life that seems to come with them.
I may be locked up here right now, but when I'm outside, it's a whole other story. On the outside, I'm with my homies, we have fun, and there are drugs everywhere.
For these kids, the problem goes far beyond just easy access to drugs. Violence and the street culture which celebrates it are even bigger problems.
How many of you know teenagers who have assassinated people for drugs? Okay? Really?
Yes, sir.
In Mexico, the drug cartels callously use impressionistic youth. The law says a juvenile can only be held until his or her 18th birthday, so the cartels have hired kids like these to be killers.
I have two friends who were paid to kill somebody.
¿Les pagaron?
Gangsters paid some people I know to kill this kid because he had money on him.
The Mexican government says if it is to have any success fighting its drug war, the United States will have to address its own seemingly inexhaustible appetite for illegal drugs and its equally endless supply of weapons that are now arming the cartels. But only Mexico can fight this other battle for the hearts and minds of its own people. In Tijuana, Mexico, John Larson for Worldfocus.